Hello, everyone. Welcome to episode
Hey guys.
6 of the Spaced Out podcast.
Woo!
Your name?
Okay. My name's Alex.
And Jackson.
Christ, wasn't expecting that.
A little bit of a rough start.
As usual.
But yeah, we are here.
As we said last week, Annabelle. We watched it.
God.
Awful. Actually so bad.
So bad.
Yeah, kind of crazy how bad that film was.
Did not expect it to be that bad.
And we've also both seen Weapons now.
We have. So bit of a
we're recording this
double
episode
bill.
really early. It's Tuesday. Nearly a week in advance.
Let's go.
Not really anything else happening this week though, to be fair.
No.
But yeah.
Some news comes out.
Yeah. What do you want to start with? Weapons? What do we normally do? New? Oh, actually, can we do Annabelle first and get out of the way?
Now let's do Weapons first.
Don't want to talk about Annabelle. Don't want to think about Annabelle. Want to talk about it now for 5 minutes and forget about it for the rest of my life.
Weapons and then we'll do it. I don't know. That makes more sense. In my head.
No, it does. You're right.
Weapons.
New film by Zach Cregger, director of Barbarian, which you've not seen.
I've not seen
Massive
Barbarian.
Hell. One of my favorite horror movies. Absolutely, kind of came out of nowhere when it came out, which was 2022. I kind of thought Zach Cregger was a nobody before that, but I looked up and he's not a nobody. He just hadn't directed anything before, but he was part of like a comedy troupe.
That's always so many
horror directors come from comedy. Yeah, but it makes sense. Horror and comedy are literally so similar.
Should we do out of 10?
Yeah.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
7.5.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I feel like that was the same as. No, actually, no, I didn't give. What am I talking about? I didn't give Freaky Friday a 7.5.
No, you definitely didn't.
Yeah, I thought it was. Well, a bit more about the film. My God. Yeah, directed by Zach Cregger. Bit of a crazy cast, to be honest. Also, well, I'll talk about the cast. So we got Julia Garner from Fantastic Four. We got Josh Brolin, Benedict Wong.
A lot of MCU faces.
Alden Ehrenreich, Han Solo. Yeah, a lot. Yeah, but any film.
What isn't an MCU face at this point?
Oh, I'm trying to think who else. The woman who plays the aunt, I don't know. But you know, this film was like meant to start shooting right as the strike started. So the original cast was like completely different. It's because Pedro Pascal was going to be Josh Brolin's character. Brian Tyree Henry was the principal, I think.
Okay.
But yeah, Pedro Pascal in that Josh Brolin ride. Oh, God, I'm just glad it's not. Can you imagine that right now?
Can you imagine much Pedro Pascal?
Can you imagine if he was in that right now though?
Julia Garner and Pedro Pascal.
Yeah, but mate, as well as Materialist, Fantastic Four, like Eddington, like he would be literally every movie.
He is everywhere though. He's just everywhere.
Yeah, but mate, imagine if he was in this as well.
But yeah. Anyway,
story. Kids go missing at 17.
Kids in a classroom going.
Why do they go missing? Who's involved? What's going on? We'll find out.
It's just I was really had high hopes of this film, and I was just a little bit underwhelmed, to be honest.
I think that's fair. I kind of agree.
I have a lot of issues. Like I have a lot of issues with this film, actually.
Go on. Why don't you talk about some positive? Why don't we do positives first? I
just like the vibe. The general aesthetic of this film is pretty cool.
You need to watch Barbarian. Barbarian is this, but better.
Okay. Yeah.
Pretty much.
I'm in a bit of a horror kick now because we've just been doing it on the pod as well. So maybe I'll
watch. We should have rewatched Barbarian, not fucking Annabelle. Nightmare.
I like the vibe. The cast is great. Obviously, it is.
Yeah, Julia Garner's really good in this.
And
everyone's really good in this.
Yeah, they are. Everyone's good. I don't know. I just like the vibe of it. I like the concept.
I like the way I didn't know this before I watched it, but I liked the episodic, the way it's kind of character by character. It's title Justine, and then which I think I've never really been to be honest, I'm not a big fan of that usually, so I'm surprised I liked it so much here. But yeah, great cast.
I wasn't that big of a fan of that structure, to be honest.
I don't know. I do think it worked until you get to the one character when they just reveal everything. Because they slowly reveal it, and then it's just like, right, now we're doing it about the kid, and here's what's going on.
Because I guess they just want to bring it all together at the end. And
what I love in a film, because with this film,
when they do it in The Substance.
How do they do that in The Substance?
They do Elizabeth, and then they do
Yeah, that's so different though. It's
Nah,
the
but
same.
they still do it. Like
Yeah,
that.
no, okay, I know, but because the thing is with this film, right, and kind of because Barbarian kind of establishes a bit of a mystery, or it has that kind of tone that it's like something's off.
Is Barbarian? Sorry to interrupt. But is Barbarian scarier than this?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Also, Barbarian is more like fucked up than this.
Okay.
But it also has that kind of comedy kind of edge.
Because I just didn't think this was. I just feel like this film
It
didn't.
wasn't
really,
very scary.
It wasn't very scary, and I feel like it didn't really know where it wanted to land.
Well, this is the thing. So I love like a mystery, especially a mystery in like horror or sci-fi, and I think like mate, Barbarian has like a switching point. And the first time I watched it, I was in a packed cinema opening night. Everyone visibly gasped and then laughed after because we were all just like, "What the fuck?" Like, whereas with this, I feel like the mystery's great. I'm like, I've heard people say like, "Oh, the payoff in this film is like so good." Like when they reveal it, it's so good. And I was like, "Oh my god, I love like nothing better to me than when something gets revealed and it's like, oh, that's actually
satisfying.
good, yeah." And I just thought the reveal in this film was just a bit. It was almost, you know what it was? It was underexplained and over shown. Like I feel like there was a lot of time dedicated to eventually what it is, but not really. It was like too much explanation and too little explanation. Like they showed everything that happened, but they didn't explain really any of it why, and you can kind of infer it, but even then it's not. I don't think it's that interesting, and that kind of really let down. Whereas I feel like Barbarian is a bit different. I feel like it reveals it a bit earlier, and then the rest of the film kind of plays out. Whereas this film, I think, saves it all for the end.
I don't know. One of my issues.
I did like this film.
One of my issues was I feel like they made it seem like throughout the film you're getting like more and more clues and it's getting closer to the reveal. But I just feel like it wasn't that surprising. And like they would set it up and they did the map. The dad went and did the map, and then Julia Garner's character says that's
Alex's house, yeah.
And I just sat there thinking, I'm not surprised by this.
Yeah, because she went there in the first act and saw the parents.
Yeah. But it just doesn't make sense. And then the drug addict goes in the house. We keep seeing the same thing over and over again as if it's a new reveal, but it's just the same thing over and over again.
No, I do think this is what I mean. I feel like it slowly, the way it slowly revealed it and the way it had those character sections overlap, I thought really worked. But it was when it got to Alex and it was just like, well, we're just about to do 20 minutes of here's exactly what's happening. Everything that happened, here's it explained.
But none of it was a surprise really at that point, I feel like.
Like, okay, here's what I want to ask you. How do you feel about the ending kind of reveal of this compared to the ending reveal of like Longlegs, for example?
I think it's
because Longlegs, they kind of just go, it was the devil. And people had a problem with that. But I really like the one in Longlegs. Because
I think Longlegs is set up this whole time as sort of just a regular killer that's... I have not seen Longlegs since it released either, so I might be misremembering. But it's just set up as sort of a killer, and then there's the reveal of
yeah.
And then suddenly it does a 180 at the end, and it's like...
It's supernatural.
The devil is here. Whereas this was not... This wasn't really supernatural, and it also wasn't...
Yeah, but it is supernatural.
Okay,
because basically... From what I could tell and from what I've heard everyone else say, and I have got more from it as I've listened to other people, mostly the Weekly Planet, who just seem to know exactly what's going on. Aunt Gladys is a witch.
Yeah.
And because in the film, I was like, they didn't really say it, but I'm guessing she is kind of taking the life force, as put it,
feed off the...
Because I thought at one point, I went, because I thought that actress playing Gladys, I feel like this could be it's one of those situations where like that's like a young actress under there in a load of makeup, and as the film goes on she's going to get younger and younger and younger, because I'm like, well, she's draining all this life force, but she looks the same, and it's like
she got more hair.
What is the... No, she didn't.
She did get slightly more hair.
That was a wig.
Not the ginger hair. She got more blonde hair.
Yeah, but like...
No, I agree with you though.
I just thought like... Like the scene when the mum comes out with the scissors and goes up to the car. That was a really good scene. The dream sequence with Josh Brolin I really liked because I love how he wakes up and he's just like what the fuck.
I think it significantly picks up in the last half. I think.
Oh, I way prefer the first half.
Okay.
To be fair, there was a point in the first half where I was like, this is really dragging.
It drags so hard. It's 2 hours. It feels like it's about 3.
Yeah.
I did also watch this at like 11:20 in the morning, and that's just
Crazy.
such a bizarre time to go to the cinema. So I think everything feels longer.
I just think it didn't quite sum up to all its parts. I think it just didn't. I don't know. I just felt like it was a bit.
Didn't know what it wanted to be that much, and it got a bit confused. And it had a great concept. I think this concept is so interesting and so good.
Yeah, and I feel like it should have been more. It should have been darker, and it should have been more. Like Alex on the escape pod was saying, like, how crazy would it have been if when Josh Brolin goes to that basement, like instead of finding his son, he finds like her, like literally eating him or something like that. Or, and also like she's haunting everyone's dreams in the town, and I'm like, okay, but you've not even really explained who she is or why she's doing this. So it's like, and then she's just like, oh well, we're leaving now.
Yeah.
Which I guess is because she was like, well, people are pretty starting to catch on that something's off here, but like. It just all felt a bit like, I don't know, like you said, a great idea. It's like he came up with the idea and then he was like, oh,
don't know where to go with this.
But
I think
the cast make it an enjoyable watch, and I think
also Gladys is
pretty menacing.
Yeah, I like.
Also, you just hate her because it's just like, oh, like.
Well, yeah, obviously.
And the kid that plays Alex is really, really good.
He is good, yeah.
Like, all that stuff with him.
He looks like Have you seen The Boy? Is it called The Boy? The thing with Maggie from The Walking Dead. He looks like that doll.
Oh, Orphan. Oh, The Boy. Well, The Boy. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Oh, yeah.
The little ventriloquist doll. Anyway,
I think I know what you mean.
I was a little bit underwhelmed by this film.
Yeah, it was good, but I think
I have. You know what it is?
My expectations were higher.
I don't have any desire to rewatch this film.
Yeah, see, I don't know. I think I might see this again.
I'm
really interested. What do you think of the gun in the dream?
217. What does it mean?
Well, yeah, like what? That was so random.
I just think it means like
weapons.
The weapon, yeah, like the children became weapons in 217.
She's not using them for anything apart from
she uses them. She uses
she uses people as weapons. Yeah, I do like someone said to Zach Cregger, why do they do like that run? And he was like, I just thought it looked creepy.
Yeah, that's so valid.
It is valid. Also, that scene with Benedict Wong where he went crazy was really good.
Yeah, but again,
eyes were low-key popping out of his skull. But again, it was like, because when that happened, I was like, okay, now we've got a bit more.
You know what it is? I've walked out of this film, and I said to you I have a lot to say about it, but now actually I'm thinking about it. I just don't really feel anything towards this film.
Yeah, whereas Barbarian really left like an impact on me, and I saw it twice in the cinema. Nah. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like the first half I was like, right, this is good, but it needs a.
This feels like The Purge.
Payoff. The Purge.
Like just a great concept, but a disappointing, underwhelming payoff.
Anyway, yeah. I mean,
shall we move on? I don't really have anything else to say, to be honest. Bit of a bad.
What did you think of the ending when the kids killed her?
It was very comedic.
Yeah, I just feel like it's so much tension built up, and then quite a bit of comedy. Yeah, I do agree. And the bit when Josh Brolin was fighting the Kraken and he just kept coming back, that was funny. Yeah, and just that he could throw him around so easily. Yeah, and he literally was launching him all over the place. But it just, when all the kids went after her, I was just. But also, then they're not like healed. They're all just still like messed up. Yeah, I don't know, man. I hated the intro. The little girl talking, I hated it. Yeah. I just don't know why they needed that. Good. No matter what, like that child actor was. Oh really? I just thought it sounded bad, and it wasn't. I got the vibe it's like a creepy little girl, but it's just. Nah, man, that's not the vibe I got. I just thought it was like, as in, because to be fair, I do feel like, and if you watch Barbarian as well, I feel like Zach Cregger, like when his films seem to be very much like. Someone said it's like an adult fairy tale. Because there's always like a Brothers Grimm. I don't know, but it's like, oh, here's this thing that happened. Like, especially to be fair, but I think Barbarian is a lot better because in Barbarian there's like this whole kind of backstory and this, this guy who's doing whatever. I mean, I don't really want to ruin it for you, but it does kind of feel like a less so. I don't know. I don't want to say Barbarian's a fairy tale because it's pretty grim, but like,
I don't know.
I don't know. I just thought it needed more. There needed more. It needed a bit more oomph at the end, and it just didn't have it for me.
Yeah, I don't know. I to be honest, I don't even know. I feel like I watched this and came out thinking that wasn't what I expected, and
it was disappointing. I really preferred. I'm not gonna lie, Bring Her Back. I really preferred, which really surprises me, because out of Talk to Me and Barbarian, I prefer Barbarian by a landslide, and I would say I prefer Bring Her Back by quite a significant amount of this as well. But I feel like it's interesting that those two directors have done a film, and they're not that similar. Bring Her Back is way more just depressed, just a dire situation in that, to be fair. There's no comedy in that, but actually there's one really, really funny joke in that film. It actually had me cackling. Can I tell you what it is?
I want to watch that.
I don't know if you would find it. Actually, you might not find it. Basically, can I say?
Sure.
So these two kids go to live with like a foster mom.
This isn't going to be funny, because you're just explaining it to me. This just isn't going to be funny. It's not.
Okay.
It's just not. You're going to explain it to me, and I'm just going to be out.
Yeah. But I was like, we were actually just howling in the cinema because it's such a specific thing that's happened to me. Yeah. Okay. Guess I won't explain that one. Sorry, guys.
Should we move on to Annabelle?
Yeah, Annabelle.
It is terrible.
1 out of 10. So
Awful.
bad.
Like,
actually so bad.
Maybe,
why is it?
Maybe the worst film I've seen. Probably the worst film I've seen this year.
One of the worst films I've seen in a while ever. Or just ever. It's so bad. It's so boring.
Oh,
like,
so boring.
Actually, while we paying fully attention, no, but I'm glad. I don't think I could have paid attention.
On Amazon Prime.
Yeah, word. We watched it just another way.
Completely legal way.
So
guys.
boring.
So boring.
Nothing.
So boring.
Like,
nothing's happening.
pretty sure Annabelle had about 10 minutes of screen time.
But it's just, even if she, just nothing. Nothing.
So bad. Although.
And they're just like, she's haunted. It's the devil.
Yeah, and the devil just. No, really bad. Like, really bad. I was not expecting it to be much, but Annabelle creation is meant to be really good. And Annabelle Comes Home, the plot sounds a bit nutty. So
Annabelle Comes Home, the plot sounds like Black Museum from Black Mirror.
Yeah, but Annabelle Comes Home seems like it's kind of like low key, like a Conjuring movie, because it's got
them in it.
Like, it sounds like I. Do you get like Annabelle Comes Home to me, right? Not that I've seen it, but from the synopsis, which is basically that it's set in the Warrens, little
museum thing,
creature feature room from the first one, and it involves her daughter. Like, I love that, because that to me is like doing like a Venom movie where Spider-Man is like in it but not the main character, and no superhero franchise has done that yet. They like this film that Zach Cregger is apparently writing about a hitman. No, about like a henchman in Gotham who thinks he's killed Batman, and just the ramifications of that, and having Batman in it as kind of like a background character. Like, they need to do something like that.
In Suicide Squad. Yeah,
and I love it in Suicide Squad because Batman's just in it, and he's just in it for a couple of scenes because it just makes sense. Yeah. And the Flash just shows up. They never do that in the MCU, and I hate it.
Yeah, no, I agree.
The DCEU in those first 3 films felt like more of a universe than Marvel did. Like, Marvel only did because they were like, right, here's the film where they team up. But they would never just, and I hope DCU does it. Like, next year in Supergirl, you should just have Superman just turn up for 20 minutes and just be in it.
I think he probably will.
Then just go. I'm so sure that's. Do you think that set photo of them is from Superman or Supergirl? I kind of think it's from Supergirl.
Which one?
Have you not seen the set photo?
Where he's wearing the coat, where she's wearing the coat.
Yeah, and he's kind of bloodied.
It must. I don't know.
It said it was from Superman, but I don't know. It's not important.
It will be like the least surprising thing if he shows up in Supergirl.
Yeah, but should we talk about something we found out about this franchise while watching Annabelle?
Yes, possibly
the crazy box office.
Possibly the most profitable franchise.
Yeah,
of all time.
The crazy box office success of the Conjuring series is, I think it was.
It's just the case.
It was a combined. So Annabelle cost $6.5 million, which, to be fair, like you said, you can tell because this feels like a
To be fair, I don't even mean you can feel that in a bad way. It's all set in that house.
Annabelle versus The Conjuring. Like, Annabelle feels like a student film, and Conjuring actually feels like a proper movie.
To be fair, the opening of The Conjuring, that first scene where it's the kids talking, I was like, if this is how the whole film looks, my God.
Yeah, but Conjuring feels like the equivalent then of what like A24 would make today. Whereas Annabelle feels like a straight to Prime. That Annabelle film we saw on Prime, which is like a rip off of Annabelle. That's what Annabelle felt like. I dread to think what Annabelle is like. But $6.5 million it cost, and it made like 250 million.
Yeah, that is like a 210 million return.
And for the whole franchise, they've spent 200 something million, and they made 2.2 billion.
The entire franchise would be profitable if it was put into that Annabelle film. Okay, it wouldn't be. It would have broken even if it was put into that Annabelle film.
No.
Yeah, 200.
Yeah, I know, but double the budget for marketing.
Yeah, okay, not including.
Okay, but I know what you mean. Yeah. Okay, that's crazy.
It is crazy.
That's so profitable. I wonder.
Yeah, the horror films just are like. There's a reason. There's always.
There's a reason. There's so many. Yeah, because they do like. If something costs 5 million, likelihood if it's a horror, likelihood of making 10 plus is probably quite likely. If it's not awful,
which they usually like just fine,
and
also like
or good.
If people are going on a date or whatever, they would just go and watch a horror film. I feel
like Megan was 12 million budget, made 200.
Not the second one.
That is so bad. I can't believe
Not
that.
Surprising.
I don't know. It's kind of surprising.
I just horror films are. If you want to make money in Hollywood, horror films are the way to go.
I want to make a horror, but I want to make like a.
Like
I spoke about this last week, but I know I have one idea for horror that I really want to do, and then I also have like I would love to just make something like this, but be like I'm gonna make this really good. Like just get a really by the numbers script.
No, yeah, to be fair, that
and just make it actually terrifying.
I would also love to make, as mentioned last week, a zombie film. I have the song in my head that I would use at the end. Oh,
I was thinking, right, Halloween, right? We should do Twilight because, I don't know. And then we should do a zombie. You could pick a zombie film.
Yeah.
And then I'll just pick like a horror film that maybe you haven't seen that I really like.
Sure.
Or maybe we do like Late Night with the Devil or something. Oh, I love that movie so much. I'm really... Oh, my feet in shot. I hope they're not. I've got the Crocs on down there.
Feet wiki.
Nightmare.
Late Night with the Devil, to be fair, sounds like something I like, because I really love horror films where they find a niche, you know?
Yeah, I think you'll really... I mean, it's so good. It's so good.
Like, I saw the TV Glow is so nichey and like...
yeah, Late Night with the Devil, just the format. Do you know like the...
It's like a late night show.
Mate, the ending of that movie is insane. First time you watch that as well, it's nutty.
Yeah, I would love to make a horror film about a kids show. Because there's something so eerie about...
I saw the TV Glow like that, but like about that show.
Have you seen like
those clips in I Saw the TV Glow? Actually, are just giving me the shivers. They are horrifying.
They are horrifying. Have you seen YouTube kid shows? And they're just the bright colours, and they're just going like 5, and it's just a bright red person.
I feel like you have shown me that.
3D animated model.
Didn't our film teacher show us that?
No, I don't think so. There was a whole controversy in like 2017 because YouTube Kids was accidentally letting not adult
What's
content.
YouTube Kids?
It's a separate app for
it's
a YouTube off app.
Yeah,
it's like a Netflix Kids.
Right. I don't know that was a thing either. But
and they were accidentally letting a lot of things go through the radar, under the radar. There was a Peppa Pig like spoof animation where they were eating each other, and it was accidentally put onto YouTube Kids. Not accidentally put onto YouTube Kids. They were trying to upload it.
They just didn't.
But YouTube just didn't check it properly.
They see Peppa Pig and they're like, whatever. As long as it's not rude Peppa Pig.
Like, all this Coco Melon stuff. My cousins watch.
Melon.
It's a YouTube channel.
That rings a bell.
I think it's one of the most subscribed YouTube channels.
Right.
And it's just kids content. It's
But does it have a bit of an off vibe?
Yes Johnny. You know that song?
No. I hate stuff like that.
It's so creepy. And the horror film about that stuff would be so interesting. And they all just use these cheap 3D models of like, red says 5, and then they're moving like this. Yeah, it's so weird.
Yeah. I do agree. Like,
maybe in the next few years, guys.
To to be fair, getting a horror off the ground is pretty quite easy as well. Especially a British horror. There's no British horrors.
No, there's not.
All British horrors are just set in like a forest.
Yeah.
Like imagine like a horror film about like Blue Peter or something.
Yeah, it would be so.
Yeah, that would be really good.
Hmm.
But kind of like hyper real. Like not like.
We'll discuss this off camera.
Yeah. Keep your eyes peeled, guys. But yeah, Annabelle was awful.
Yeah.
Would not make something like that.
Don't watch Annabelle.
If I made Annabelle, okay, no shade to the director because I'm sure he's very rich. But if I made that, I'd be quite disappointed in myself.
I think also probably isn't his fault. He was probably just handed a script.
No, that was quite mean of me actually.
He was probably just handed a script that the studio pumped out because Conjuring.
Yeah, actually, you know what?
successful.
As if we wouldn't do that.
Yeah, we would do.
Imagine if we'd made like one indie and they were like, "Do you want to direct this?"
Dead horror film. We'll give you $1 million.
Like imagine
Sure.
they were like making like a weapons franchise now, and they were like, will you direct the Gladys spin-off? Yep, of course, obviously.
Yeah, there was $6 million. The director did not get paid that much. Even though that bonus.
Yeah, what?
That bonus must have been nice.
He probably went, oh, you know what? I'm only getting like 500 grand for this, but I've got like a 1% profit into it. Maybe this will do well.
Probably didn't even get that. That's still a big chunk of the budget. $6 million.
There's about 4 actors in this film. How long do you reckon it took them to shoot that? A month, maybe.
Probably 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mate, that would not.
Actually,
So much. Mate, how much of the like Endgame
You
budget
need to
thing
watch.
went to the cast?
I know you said you have no interest in it, but you need to watch Terrifier because that was made on like
a £20,000 budget.
No, I will watch. Is it English?
no, sorry,
Oh.
$20,000 budget.
I will. I'm not against watching Terrifier. Just
It's not that good, I won't lie, but it's so cheap, and the fact that they're making a video game.
isn't there already one?
No,
Or have I just
they-
seen like the?
Anyway,
Should we move on to my little?
Yeah, Alex has a game.
Yeah, I've got a game.
Mm-hmm.
It's called. Well, it's not actually original, but it's called right. So you know this or that. Basically, pick 2 things.
Yeah.
But it's for cancelled movies, and I want you to pick which one you'd rather
that's a
see.
fun game.
And I've got a list. It's
That's
not
a
that
really
long.
Fun game.
So should we start?
Yeah, let's begin. I'm excited.
So basically, which one would you rather have been made or see?
Yeah, I'm super excited for this.
Right, this or that. TASM 3 or Scooby-Doo 3?
Scooby-Doo 3.
Okay.
TASM
Really?
3.
Look, I love
Yeah, but
it.
Scooby-Doo 2's got peak. TASM has like... Okay, they're both great, but seeing like a universally loved TASM film would have been great.
You heard the plans for TASM 3.
Yeah, okay, to be fair.
It probably would have been actually awful.
Okay, all right, next one. I feel like I know what you're going to pick here, but... Right, Fox Universe culmination film. Like the cancelled X-Men
Yeah,
Fantastic Four
yeah.
crossover. Or the Spump culmination film.
Oh, the Spump.
The Venomverse culmination.
Venomverse.
Easily.
Need that movie, bro.
Venomverse culmination film. Because it would just be bad.
Did you see that apparently Andy Serkis, when he got brought in at the last minute to play Noel, and they told him like, oh, you're going to be like a big character going forward in the
I'm
narrative.
so unsurprised by that.
That
Right.
would be crazy because it would be bad as well.
Imagine
It would be so bad.
Madam Web, Craven, and Venom all teaming up to take on Noel.
Insane. Because they're
Would
all
have been
villains as well.
We get together and do some good.
We're kind of sinister.
Right, next one.
Yeah.
Oh, to be fair, the last one on this list is actually the last couple are a bit dead. Spider-Man 4, Tobey Maguire, Sam Raimi,
Mm-hmm.
or Avengers Kang Dynasty.
That's interesting because it's 2 I don't actually care about that much. I think Spider-Man 4, just because it's Spider-Man.
Yeah, and
Is that
also
Spider-Man 4 now or is it Spider-Man 4?
no, all this is when it would have come
When it
out.
would've
So
come
like
out.
Scooby-Doo 3 isn't like now. It's like if they just made another one.
Yeah, see, Spider-Man, I think
Because-
Spider-Man 4.
Yeah,
Although
because
it's
I do
very
think
sad
I think
TASM would have never happened if that happened.
nah, but you're reading too much.
I know,
into it.
but
And also, I think Kang Dynasty will be very similar. I think it would have been very. I think we would have watched it, and then we would have watched Doomsday. And be like,
I mean, if
okay.
Kang Dynasty,
If the quality of Quantumania
imagine
reflects
that-
Kang
But
Dynasty.
imagine if that leaked script is real, and you watch Kang Dynasty, and Miles is just in the first scene.
yeah, but
It would be crazy.
I don't know. I actually feel like Kang Dynasty would have been bad.
I think Kang Dynasty probably would have been really bad.
Yeah,
I don't think Doomsday will be bad. I think you
Doomsday
disagree.
will be bad.
I don't think it will be bad. I think it will be like. It'll probably be better than like Age of Ultron, I think, because it'll just be nuts. Can't we talk about that every week? Right. Ben Affleck's The Batman or Man of Steel 2?
Well, coming from a man that hasn't seen Man of Steel 1, Ben Affleck's the Batman.
Yeah. Oh, God. How did they never make that?
That sounds good.
Mate,
Also,
if it was an
Ben Affleck,
Arkham Asylum movie.
Oscar award winner director.
Writer.
I don't think he's won any Oscars.
Good Will Hunting.
Oh yeah, mad. And they couldn't get him to make a movie.
Batman film.
Maybe it's gonna be in Arkham Asylum. That would have been nuts.
Yeah, word.
Or
We need a Batman
Deathstroke
film
chasing them
in
down.
Arkham Asylum.
Yeah, word. Have you heard about that Green Arrow film, Escape from Supermax?
No,
It's basically that. Like he gets stuck in the Supermax prison and he has to fight his way out.
that sounds sick.
Word.
That sounds like a good video game.
Right, I've got a couple more. Right, this next one, I really don't know what you're gonna say here. So, Fantastic Four 3, as in the original cast, or Fantastic 2.
You don't know what I'm gonna say. Have a guess at what you think I'll say.
I think you'll say Fantastic 2.
I will say
Yeah,
Fantastic Four.
kind of valid.
Look, I think Fantastic Four 3 would have been. I think we had seen.
Probably would have been more of the same.
Yeah, it just would have been the same thing. Fantastic 2.
Could have been anything.
And if Josh Trank, if they said to him, you can do it. Like, just, even though to be fair, would they have brought him back? Because it sounds like.
No way.
Bit of a
If
toxic
anyone did it,
environment.
though. Like, what would that have been? Like, you're right, Fantastic Four 3 probably would have been. What would that have been? Where did they go from there? They did Galactus.
Also,
To be fair, first steps did Galactus.
If they
absurd.
greenlit Fantastic 2, they would have been in Deadpool 2.
Yeah, well, that would have been
That
nuts.
would have been crazy.
I got a couple more, but they're a bit dead. They're really dead, actually. Nick Cage is Superman or
Okay.
Batgirl. I pick Batgirl just because.
I don't know. That one's hard. Because Nick Cage's Superman sounds crazy. Like Kevin Smith.
No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. It was Tim Burton.
Kevin Smith.
Kevin Smith did write one, I think. Everyone's written one.
Everyone's running.
J.J. Abrams wrote one.
The fact that only like
McG was going to direct a Spider-Man movie at one point.
Crazy.
Superman.
Michael Jackson was going to play Spider-Man.
Crazy that there's only like there's only been 2 Superman movies in the last.
That's what I was
20
literally
years.
just about to say.
So bad. Okay, last one. This is like a little
I think
direct.
I'll pick Batgirl, by the way.
Okay, this is like a little director one. Edgar Wright's Ant-Man or James Cameron's Spider-Man.
That's tough. Because Edgar Wright's Ant-Man was...
I've not really thought about any of these. I think.
Edgar Wright's Ant-Man was right at the start of the MCU.
Yeah, word. I think James Cameron's Spider-Man would have probably been very similar to.
Sam
No,
Raimi.
actually, I think the story for that's a bit crazy, isn't it? I don't know. I probably should have researched this a little bit actually.
I don't know the story of that one, to be honest.
It would have been Leonardo DiCaprio.
Which would have been nuts.
Oh, but the vibe would have been very similar to Spider-Man 1.
I think so. But I
Hang on,
also just-
no, there's some nutty stuff meant to be in there.
Edgar Wright is a great director, and to have him do anything superhero related, I think would be a lot of fun.
To be fair, I could see him doing. Should they get him to direct the Atom in DCU? Just despite Marvel.
No, because the Atom is not the same as
No,
Ant-Man.
I know. And also, like, I just don't think.
Ant-Man sounds
I think you've
inherently,
used
like,
all the
silly.
tropes. Oh yeah, darker, more edgy take with organic web shoots, a sexually charged storyline,
Oh my gosh.
and Electro and Sandman. To be fair, I do remember hearing that.
With
Frequent profanity, violence, and a subplot involving Mary Jane in an abusive relationship.
oh my god,
Electro being
that
a
sounds
wealthy.
horrible. That sounds awful.
Christ. Arnold Schwarzenegger for a villain role. Pretty Sandman, to be fair. That kind of makes sense.
That just sounds terrible.
Yeah,
I would
right.
hate to do a really, really dark and gritty.
Mate, have you not seen? There was an actual like
Yeah, I've seen
art
it.
for that. It's crazy. But yeah, that's my little game done. Hope you
I did enjoy that.
like yeah.
That was quite a lot of fun.
I love talking about like cancelled comedy
Yeah,
movies.
same.
Tasmverse has so many.
Here you go. I'm gonna
Oh.
copy you a little bit here.
Okay.
Literally just thought of this on the fly. So if it goes a bit wrong, don't blame me.
All right. Well, I'm not gonna blame myself.
We'll divert the conversation to video games. Pick okay, this isn't really the same, but if you could have a superhero video game?
Any superhero.
Yeah.
I don't know, because too many of them are too difficult. Like Green Lantern would be cool, but that's just too difficult. Because you can just make anything.
Yeah.
I'd love an Invincible game.
They're making that.
They're not.
They are.
I know. I saw that's not.
It's not the fighting game. They're making another one.
Really?
Yeah. It's been like crowdfunded.
I don't believe that.
Search it. It's true. It's not a rumor. It's a fact.
Yeah, but I just don't think that will happen.
It's made like $300,000 on Kickstarter, so I really hope it happens.
It's not enough, is it?
It might be more than that. That was just a random figure.
I don't know. I think like Spider-Man and Batman, we've got like pretty
got
much
a
as good as we're
million
gonna
times,
get.
don't you,
Yeah,
that
as
game?
good as we're gonna get. Superman, I think is too hard. I think the Flash would be fun.
Yeah, the Flash would be a lot of fun. I would love a Flash game. I also just love the Flash as a character.
Yeah,
He's
I don't
like
know.
my favorite DC character.
I do think, to be fair, and they are making it supposedly, and they're doing that Rise of Hydra. Black Panther game would be cool.
Do you know about all the like games in development, all the superhero games in development?
So there's Iron Man,
Yeah.
Black Panther,
Yeah.
Rise of Hydra.
Oh, the Black Panther one got cancelled.
Oh, they got cancelled. Brilliant. Rise of Hydra. When is that coming out? Next year?
They
Or
were
this
talking-
Christmas,
I think it was
maybe?
meant to be this Christmas, but it doesn't. They've not mentioned
Probably
anything.
not
about
going to
it.
be, is it? Wolverine.
Yeah. Wolverine, I think.
What else is there?
Uh,
I feel like there's more.
there's a Marvel fighting, like Japanese fighting game coming out.
Dead. Who cares about fighting
If
games?
it's free to play, then literally can't complain about it.
Upcoming. To be fair, someone commented on one of our TikToks earlier about the video game thing, and like, Blade. Oh yeah, they're making a Blade game.
Oh yeah.
But like, the thing is as well with that, they're making Avengers video games in the DCU. Like, are there really any DC games in development at the moment? I don't think
No.
there are. That's what I mean. That's why.
So you know what's embarrassing? Marvel has always been winning in films, but DC used to clear them in video games. Like actually clear them.
Oh, still does.
No, not anymore. Not currently.
All Marvel have is Spider-Man, and I'm not being funny. The Arkham trilogy is still way more popular than the
Yes,
Spider-Man
but
games.
now, currently.
Yeah, it's fair. DC did Suicide Squad. That is so poor.
Suicide Squad. That was so bad. That was actually criminally
He
bad.
bought that for like 25 quid each and played it about
To be
twice.
fair, Marvel did Avengers, and that is way worse than Suicide Squad.
I do you know what's find it crazy with games? Like, they actually can spend so much money and they just dud. Suicide Squad was dead on arrival. That was
was
Rocksteady. That was Rocksteady's next game after.
Have you played Avengers?
Never.
Mate, it's if you think Suicide Squad is bad, Avengers is actually
I
so
just
bad.
Don't get it.
Can I drown about Avengers for a couple of minutes?
I remember thinking, oh my god, I'm going to finish school. Avengers is going to come out. I'm going to play it all summer. And then I just
That's what
never
I
bought
thought. And it's so bad. The mission structure is terrible. You select it and then you go into it, and they were saying like, oh, it's kind of an open world and you can wander around and not do the mission. You just can't do that because you just get attacked every second from every angle. And you
Lego
can't.
Marvel superheroes did it best.
They actually did, because you're a character and there's robots all around you and it's so stressful and they just attack you. I hate it. I actually hate that game.
I've never done
gameplay
anything on it.
Is horrid, actually horrid. You're running so slow. It's like you're in slow motion. And the Spider-Man swinging.
Oh, it looks awful. It looks so bad.
So bad.
That was after Spider-Man PS4
It's
as well.
literally like he's swinging and someone's holding him a rope and just pulling him back.
Well,
Yeah.
like the Guardians of the Galaxy game, that's meant to be alright, but that just
That is
flew
good.
under the radar.
I've played it.
Yeah, that just flew under the radar. I
That was
can't
a
believe that's
pretty
an
good
actual game.
I've got it right over there.
Gotham Knights, literally just dead on arrival.
Awful.
I played
Awesome.
that for about 5. You know what I hate? As soon as they were like, right, choose your character for this mission, I was like, no. When I say I like a story game, I mean I don't want any choice. I want to just play. Like, in Gotham Knights, they were like, right, you can pick a character for this mission. I was like, no, I'm not playing this.
Gotham Knights actually has very similar gameplay to Avengers.
Gotham Knights is just
What?
looks like a cheap.
Avengers is worse.
To be fair, Gotham Knights is a bit crazy. That game on paper is so cool.
But it's, you know what
Why
it
is
was?
it not set in the Arkhamverse?
Good. Honestly, too confusing though. They just made a game capping off the Arkhamverse where Batman dies, and they make a follow-up game that they say is not in the same universe that starts off with Batman
dying. Why? Why
so
would they do
confusing.
that? And all the designs look exactly the same, and it's got the same vibe, obviously. And it's got
Batman literally looks identical.
yeah, and all the other characters look the same as they did in
It's
those
so
games
bad.
as well.
Such a weird choice.
Need a live action Nightwing soon.
Yeah.
Such an L. We haven't got that yet. Yeah. Question time.
We kind of just did that.
Yeah. To be fair, I do want to ask you about Superman's and Fantastic Four's box office.
What about it?
Don't know. Just like, it's interesting. Apparently, Fantastic Four is going to round out about just under 500. It's currently not even beating Brave New World, and it might not. It probably will. And Superman is going to cap out around 600, 650. But people are like, oh my god, they've done so badly. I don't know what people were expecting something to hit 1 billion, and I don't know why it was a Jurassic World. I mean, Jurassic World didn't anyway.
Superman
Superman has done really well.
Superman's done really well for a first film in the universe.
If Superman made 500, I would have been like, yeah, that. But 600, I think, is Fantastic Four. I think I was hoping would do a little better.
I think
Superman really was something fresh. Not that Thunderbolts, not that Fantastic Four wasn't, but Like
Also,
even Thunderbolts,
Superman
I thought
got really good word of mouth. Like so much better than Fantastic Four.
Four, yeah.
And I thought Fantastic Four was good, but
I wouldn't say much better. I
I'd
think
say
also
worse,
Fantastic
but-
Four. I'm not gonna lie, they should have released Fantastic Four a month later. Both of these films would have done better.
I do agree. Actually, yeah, that's true.
Mate,
but
who's
also,
this box office projector saying Supergirl's going to outperform Brand New Day? Because they are insane.
I didn't see that, but that
You've not seen that?
No.
Some guy, it's everywhere. People saying, "Oh, Supergirl's projected to outperform Brand New Day."
As if that
No
actually
way. Brand New Day is
Yeah,
a guaranteed. No, guaranteed billion.
No, I was going to say they're both going to do well though.
Supergirl won't do better than Superman. Maybe actually.
Could.
If they put him in the trailer,
Also, just now this universe is like started.
Crypto as well.
Yeah,
Crypto's a major selling point.
that is
But
true.
mate, better than Brand New Day? No way. Okay, superhero films next year.
Mhm.
Supergirl, Brand New Day, Doomsday. What's the order of the box office?
What about Clayface?
Okay, Clayface as well, which is obviously going to be last.
Clayface.
Yeah.
Clayface.
Do you know how much they're spending on Clayface? Isn't it? It's got to be quite low.
Yeah, I think they said it's going to be like quite low. That's sort of like a horror film. Circling
That'll
back.
probably be like 80 million or something.
Yeah, I hope so.
That only needs to make like 250, 300 probably.
And it probably will make about that.
Yeah. So what do you think? Supergirl, Brand New Day, Doomsday.
Clayface, Supergirl.
This is where it gets tough.
Yeah, and I honestly couldn't even call it. I think they'll both make. I think Brand New Day will.
I think Spider-Man. I think they will both make around 1 point. No, actually
I
no.
was not going to say that much.
You don't think either of them will hit a bill?
I think Spider-Man will hit $1 billion, and I think Doomsday will make.
No Way Home is 1.8 or not. You're crazy, bro. The last Avengers movie made $1 billion in its opening weekend.
Yes, but what did Fantastic Four just make?
Yes, but think
A
about the
Captain
cinematic.
Marvel film made $1 billion.
Think about the cinematic history of Fantastic Four versus the cinematic history of the Avengers.
A Captain Marvel film made $1 billion.
Yeah, because it was before Endgame.
Yeah, and now the film before Doomsday.
Yeah, but it's still
It's made-
Avengers. You think it's not going to do as well as Deadpool and Wolverine? You think Avengers is not going to do as well as that? Yeah, you're stupid. Don't even know. You think it's going to do less than Multiverse of Madness?
Multiverse of Madness came out when there was still very good faith in the MCU.
Brother, it's Avengers.
Okay, will it make $1 billion?
Right, when people hear Fantastic Four and films, they go, shit. When people hear Avengers, they go, yeah, you know, that movie that everyone in the world has seen and is the highest grossing movie
When
of all
Doomsday
time.
comes out, and not it obviously will not make
And
a-
also, if Brand New Day's been a massive success as well.
when Doomsday
crazy.
comes out and does not
You're
make
crazy.
$1 billion opening weekend, because obviously it won't, that'll never happen again.
I'll bet you £100.
No, because I wouldn't be.
Why?
Also,
Why not?
Because I also wouldn't be that surprised if it does it $1 billion.
Right, okay.
But I reckon it'll make about 900.
Didn't we have a bet before? I feel like we did.
I don't think we did.
No, well, whatever we did. Forget it. Don't remember it now.
I think, yeah, Doomsday. Look, when it comes out, makes a lot opening weekend, and then everyone goes, "Yeah, that wasn't very good,"
No.
and then has a big.
Mate, the opening weekend will be massive. It'll make like 500 million opening weekend. No, okay, maybe not. No, not in America. Like, no, okay, it will do like 350, 400 in its opening weekend. Worldwide. And it's guaranteed to double that and more.
Look, I don't think so.
Okay, so what are you thinking Brand New Day's making? Okay, so you think Clayface is about 300. What do you think of Supergirl? I think about
500?
I think about the same as Superman. If it's good as well, it will do around Super because it's not got the name recognition. But
Yeah, like 500. But Superman made 650.
not yet. But it's probably.
Yeah, and
Wrap
so
out.
you think Supergirl will make 6?
I think it will do pretty much just as well because I think it's because you're right because it's already established. Superman was no establishment and it did that.
Yeah, I think
Supergirl has less name recognition, but also it's still Supergirl.
That is true. But also,
And she was also in Superman.
500.
500 to 550, I reckon.
Yeah, I think 500 to 600.
Yeah. Okay.
No, maybe more. No,
Maybe
actually,
more.
no,
It could
not in this day and age. Actually, no. When Fantastic Four can't even crack 500 easily, there's no way.
Yeah, but if everyone says it's really good,
Yeah, but everyone said Fantastic Four and Thunderbolts are really good.
people didn't say. I didn't hear that.
People said Superman is
To be
really
fair,
good.
Captain America made 440.
Superman has been firmly in the
Zeitgeist.
zeitgeist this summer.
It has been.
Yeah,
Whereas
it has.
Fantastic Four actually just hasn't.
It has, but not as much.
Nowhere near as much.
No, but
Superman extended.
Yeah,
past
okay, I'm not gonna say-
superhero fans.
yeah, I'm not going to say Superman wasn't as big. Wasn't bigger than Fantastic Four. It was. Okay, Brand New Day, box office. Bear in mind, Far From Home made 1.3. No Way Home made 1.9.
Yeah, I reckon 1.3. I reckon about the same as Far From Home.
Yeah, I say 1. I'd say
Maybe a little bit more. Maybe 1.4, 1.5.
yeah, if it's really good, 1.4.
I think Doomsday will make less.
How many Joker made $1 billion?
You know what? I think when an R-rated superhero film comes out, it always sort of has a bit of buzz.
Yeah, it's true. They're still pretty rare. They're
Yeah,
still
they
only
are
really
rare.
Joker and Deadpool.
I think maybe Clayface will surprise as well because of that.
Oh, it's not really a super. Clayface won't be marketed as DC though.
If Batman's in it,
Batman won't be in it. Do you think?
I don't think he will be in it. No, but if he's in it, and if they put him in the trailer,
There's a little silhouette of Batman, and that was our first look at him. Oh no,
But they need to
they should
cast
do
him.
that. Yeah, that starts shooting now, doesn't it? Isn't that not filming?
no, I don't think it's filming yet.
It's filming soon.
Yeah, and then we need to cast Batman.
Yeah,
Pretty big role to cast.
I'm sure they're fairly close. No, they're probably not that close actually.
I don't think so. I think they're actually probably panicking about Batman.
Nah,
a
if he
little
was-
bit right now.
If he was in Clayface, they would have cast him already.
Keep Andy Muschietti
No,
away
because-
from Batman.
Because if he's gonna just be in Clayface for like a little scene, they don't need if they've got it written.
Hell, if they don't have it as an actor though. If it's just a silhouette.
No. I'm saying
Oh.
they could have written that, and if they're filming it, whatever. Okay, it's coming out in November, so they're probably
that
filming
could be
it.
like the last thing they film as well.
Yeah, and they're like we know we know we're doing auditions in October, and then we're gonna make our decision by the end of November. Clayface starts filming then, and we'll just schedule it for like February, so we know we're gonna
I
have
don't
to
be
die.
good as well. They release Clayface. Batman's in it.
Major
Yeah.
hype, mate. That would make everyone go and watch
Yeah,
it as
and
well.
then-
Oh, they should do that. Actually,
They should do that.
That'd be
And
a
then-
genius.
and
That
then
was like
also-
putting
And then
Superman
they
and
could
Black
say
Adam.
Brave and the Bold probably won't be next year because the Batman Part 2 comes out that year, but then the year after that. Oh, so far ahead to announce though.
They made that massive DC announcement at the start of 2023, and Superman just came out.
Yeah, 2 years.
Or was it the start of 2024? No, it was start of 20. No. When was that? I actually don't know. I remember it was January.
Oh my gosh.
Because James Gunn was like, it's going to be in January, and it was on fucking January 31st. Okay, brand new Doomsday. What do you think it's making?
To be fair, I do. 9
January 2023. Yeah.
January 2023.
Yeah, it's when they announced all of those films and Superman as Superman
Had already
Legacy.
been announced though, hadn't it?
Not really. Like, yeah, it had, but like not officially. And I think that was the first time they called it Superman Legacy as well. And that was 2.5 years
Superman
ago.
is but still they're gonna do a Batman film one year and then a different Batman film the next year.
What you think is they're going to wait till 2029? No.
No,
Too long.
I agree. I don't think they should. But you know what it is?
Maybe they're the
Batman
same
fatigue
movie.
will be a real thing.
No, it
There's a
won't
Batman
be.
film one year and then
We've not had a Batman film by that time in 5 years, man.
yeah, but then we'll have one year and then another the next year. That is a lot of Batman. I mean, I'm not complaining, but I don't know.
I do kind of see what you mean, but I just think
you don't
that's
think
not an
general
issue.
audiences will see the Batman Part 2, be like, oh yeah, that was good, and then another Batman film's coming out literally 8 months later.
Yeah, but I think they're not going to wait till 2029
No, I agree.
because
I don't
then
know, it's
2030 will hopefully be
them
the
making
Batman
the
Part.
Batman-
God, when's the Batman Part 3 going to be out? Christ,
never.
honestly, maybe to be
Yeah,
honest.
I don't know.
Nah,
But
I don't think so. I think it's for this year.
I love the Batman with Robert Pattinson. I love what Matt Reeves is doing with the character, but I think they're kind of shooting themselves in the foot by carrying this universe on.
Batman 2 should have been out this year.
Yeah, I agree.
If Batman 2 was out this year, then they could have had.
All their issues would be.
Then they could have been like, right, we waited way too long. Like if they'd have planned it from the start, they could have said, right, Batman 2.
Mm-hmm.
They probably would have scheduled it for 2024. Strike happened, everything happened, whatever. Then they would have said, right, now 2025, and then we're going to make sure Batman 3 is out in 2027. Finish it. Brave and the Bold 2028. And then as much as people be confused, it'd be like, yeah, but like that Batman, died at the end of this film, so like it doesn't matter. Not that I think that will happen.
Yeah, but that's
Or just make him the DCU Batman, bro. Why are they not doing it? I honestly,
Matt Reeves wants to
I've
do that.
really come around on that idea, and I actually think it's stupid.
I don't even think that would be a bad idea, but I don't think Matt
I
Reeves
think-
wants to do that. I actually think maybe they
I
said
don't
to
think
Matt
it's-
Reeves, do you want to do this? And he said,
I don't think it was up to Matt Reeves.
yeah, maybe not. But if he said, I'm not going to do it, if you put it in the DCU, I think they would probably say, okay, you can do what you want.
Why?
Because that is the name with that thing now, with that franchise
No,
now.
I think what you're saying is right if it's Robert Pattinson. If they said Robert Pattinson, do you want to do this? He went, no. They would be, oh, okay, well, we probably should just... Nah, I think
okay, that's
if they
true.
because if James Gunn came being like, look, this is what we want to do, like we're in charge. Do you want to do it? No, they probably would have been like, okay, well, I'm sorry, you had your one and done.
But yeah, to be fair, maybe Robert Pattinson.
Now the Batman's so popular though. The Batman is so popular.
And also, what then? They're gonna give the Batman Part 2 to Andy Machete. Ugh.
No, I'm saying if if they just said, oh, you just did a one and done, like the Batman's just gonna be something, mate. People will be livid. I'd be livid.
I wouldn't hate that much. If they hadn't made the Penguin,
Be a waste though.
it would be a waste. But if they hadn't made the Penguin,
I was thinking it'd be quite cool. It'd be like, yeah, they just made that one,
Yeah.
and it was, and he had his arc. No, actually, I want to see more. So good, the Batman is so good.
I do need to see Robert Pattinson as like suave Bruce Wayne. I need to see that because
It's gonna be so good.
So good.
Anyway, what do you think Doomsday's gonna make?
Oh my god.
Can you rate it?
Doomsday, I think 900 to a billion.
I think you're crazy, bro. I think Doomsday will make 1 point, like not even 1.1. I think it'll make $1 billion.
Okay, so 900 to a billion. You're crazy. I think it'll make $1 billion.
No, but it's a guaranteed billion.
I don't know about that.
It is. It's a guarantee.
I
It's
thought
not even-
Fantastic Four was guaranteed to make like 800.
But you're crazy for thinking that,
Fantastic Four are massive. They're actually massive.
brother. But oh, my
Fantastic
God.
Four are second to like Spider-Man
any-
and Wolverine.
Any Spider-Man film will do well because people have such good faith in Spider-Man because most of the movies are really good and beloved. Fantastic Four's got no goodwill. Not that, to be honest, I don't think that made a massive difference. But you say about Captain Marvel, but that was in an era when
This is
any
the
Marvel
film-
movie
this
would.
is sort of the film that they before Doomsday. Like I know Spider-Man is out next, but this is the film.
No, you're wrong. You're wrong, mate. Captain Marvel came out between Infinity War and Endgame. Whatever
know.
comes out between Doomsday and sequels of days will be huge. If there is one.
Not if Doomsday's bad.
Also, fuck. I keep seeing things about Doctor Strange is going to be an ally of Doom, and I thought of a really good reason why. Because I think Doctor Strange is going to come out of whatever he's done with Clear and be like, fuck, like this is all actually fucked. Like the multiverse is in a state, and if he's going to fix it,
Then I'll side with him.
yeah, maybe. Anyway,
Maybe.
But-
Should we wrap up? We have really divulged.
yeah,
We've really
that was a all over the place episode.
yeah. We started with The Conjuring. Oh no, we started with Annabelle.
Weapons.
Weapons.
God.
Jesus.
God, we really. I feel like we should start doing more. I was speaking to one of my friends earlier. You know who? I said it to you earlier, and he was saying like, are we going to get more like sort of just general segments? And I feel like we should start. I feel like we really get in there. We really just get into the superhero movies, which is our kind of niche.
Well, I mean, look it up.
Logo, everything. But I do like I don't know.
We can talk about that. We can talk about that off camera, so not to
Yeah.
ruin your guys' experience.
Yeah.
But anyway,
All 5 of you that are watching.
5. There's not much.
What's next week? So next week.
Okay, let's just wrap up maybe.
Yeah, it's probably got a couple.
Yeah.
3 minutes.
Okay. Next week is The Conjuring 2.
Conjuring 2, and are we doing a new film? No, we're not
No.
going to watch anything, are we?
No.
Oh, no, there is something. I mean, Together's coming out. Material. Oh, I don't know. I mean,
We'll figure something out.
we'll figure something out. But yeah, we're rewatching Conjuring 2, and
Yeah.
apparently it's really good. So I'm actually quite excited for that one.
Yeah. So follow us for that.
It's so hot in here.
Yeah.
Yep.
Thanks for watching. If you actually got this far,
Yeah. Word.
thank you very
You
much.
are the
we
goat.
appreciate you. Follow us Instagram, TikTok.
Yeah.
You know where we are. See you guys.
Yeah,
But we'll see you guys
we're getting
next week.
some. We're doing well. We're loving it.
Yeah, we're loving
Yeah.
every week.
Yeah.
But we'll see you guys soon
Yeah.
then.
All right, guys. We'll see you next week.
Bye
Bye.